Hello students, welcome to Vida class. Today we are going to discuss the new chapter. So it is one of the part of the physics. The chapter name is ray optics. The ray optics it is a branch of physics. So optics it is a branch of physics. Then what is meant by optics? So in this chapter, optics is a branch of physics. It deals with the study of reflection, refraction, diffractions, etc. Interference, everything. We are studying the phenomenon of reflection, refraction, interference, diffraction, etc. So that is the statement definition of optics. So optics, it is a branch of physics. It deals with the study of the phenomenon of reflection, refraction, diffractions, interference, etc. We are studying in this chapter. So first we will discuss, so you know, different rays in the natures, right? So you have studied in the lower classes, class 10, right? So you have studied about some information that is related to ray optics. Right. So different rays with the different wavelength. Right. So number of rays are there. So that rays that you know that microwaves, right? Microwaves, radio waves, X-rays, gamma rays, beta rays, etc. These are the different rays are distributed in the optics. So these rays are relation between with the wavelength and the frequency. It is categorized with the frequency and wavelength, with the value of frequency and wavelength. The wavelength and frequency of the different waves, different rays or different light is different. Okay, ಅಂದ್ರೆ frequency ಮತ್ತು wavelength, ಅದರ thickness ಆಗಿರಬಹುದು ಅಥವಾ speed ಆಗಿರಬಹುದು, it is different for different rays. Right, you know the speed of light, right? The speed of light in free space of, you know that value is 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. It is the speed of light, right? It is a common constant value of the speed of light, correct? Then here in ray optics we have to discuss rectilinear propagation. What is meant by rectilinear propagation? We have studied in the lower class. Rectilinear means the ray is travels in a straight path. There is no obstacles. The ray is travels in straight path. There is no any intervening medium. And the light starts from one point, it ends another point. The in between the end and starting point, there is no diffractions. There is no divergence. So that means there is in rectilinear propagation. That means light will travel in a straight path. Correct. It is a definition for rectilinear propagation. Then you can imagine what is meant by ray. Ray andre ಏನಾಗಿರಬಹುದು? The ray means it is the ray travels in a straight path. Right. The light rays or light beams or anything. That means the light travels in a straight path. It is called as a ray. And the light, the light, it's with a different frequency. Now use ಮಾಡಿರೋ light, it has a single frequency ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ it is called as a monochromatic light, or single wavelength ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ it is called as a monochromatic light. ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ನಾವು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋ ಲೈಟ್ ಅದು ಒಂದೇ ಫ್ರೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸಿ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಬೇರೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ಫ್ರೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ, ಅದು ಒಂದೇ ವೇವ್ಲೆಂತ್ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ it is called as a monochromatic light. The given used light it's with different frequency, number of frequency or number of wavelength, ಅದು ಒಂದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಫ್ರೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸಿ ಇದ್ರೆ, ಅದು ಒಂದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ವೇವ್ಲೆಂತ್ ಇದ್ರೆ, that is we are calling as composite light. It is a difference between the different types of light, composite light and monochromatic light, right? Then ray means the, you know that the single path which allow with the light rays. ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟ್ರೈಟ್ ಲೈನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಲೈಟ್ ರೇ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇರೋದಕ್ಕೆ ರೇ ಅಂತೀವಿ, right? So if the lights with bundle of rays, the lights ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋ ಲೈಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ bundle of rays ಇದ್ರೆ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ರೇ ಅಲ್ಲ, number of rays what we are using in home, that is a bundle of rays are there, that is called as a composite light. That is called as composite light. Clear? First one is ray. Next one is that is called as beam. The ray, that means bundle of ray, it is called as beam. Another beam. Right? So after that we have discussed monochromatic light. You know, monochromatic light means it has only one frequency and one wavelength. Right? Next one is composite light. Composite light is with number of frequencies and number of wavelength. The wavelength value is different for different and frequency value is different. So that is called as composite light and monochromatic light. Next we are going to discuss the first phenomenon of ray optics is that is reflections. Yes, you heard the name of reflection. I give an example for reflections also. What is reflection? Here you can take one ball, hit onto the wall. What happens? The ball ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ ಅದನ್ನ wall ಗೆ hit ಮಾಡಿ it come back to the same medium. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಯಾವ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ಬಿಸಾಕಿರ್ತೀವಿ ಅದು ಮತ್ತೆ ಅದೇ ಕಡೆಗೆ ಬರುವಂತದ್ದು. ನಾವು ಯಾವ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ಬಿಸಾಡಿರ್ತೀವಿ ಅದು ಮತ್ತೆ ಯಾವ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ಬಿಸಾಡಿರ್ತೀವಿ ಅದೇ ಕಡೆಗೆ ಬರುವಂತದ್ದು with different direction. ಬಟ್ ನಾವು ಬಿಸಾಡಿರುವ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಒಂದು ಆಂಗಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ರೆ ಬಟ್ ಬರಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವಿತ್ different. Right? Different. So bouncing back of light. Bouncing back of light is called as reflection. The light is traversing one medium. It turn back to the same medium with different directions. The light will traversing one medium. It turn back to the same medium with different directions. Andre it is a wall. I am using one ball, hit to the wall, it reflects back to the same medium. ಯಾವ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ಬಿಸಾಡಿರ್ತೀನೋ ಅದೇ ಕಡೆಗೆ ಬಂದಿದೆ but different direction. It is incident light. ನಾವು ಬಿಸಾಕಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಇರುವಂತದ್ದು that is called as incident light. So after hitting to the wall, it comes back to the same medium in a different direction. That ray or that is called as reflected ray. That is reflected ray. Then you can draw the normal that is horizontal to the surface. You can draw the normal horizontal to the surface. You can distribute the incident ray and reflected ray. Then clear. The incident reflection means the ray of light travels in one medium and turn back to the same medium with a different direction. It is called as reflection. It is called as reflection. Or it is also called as bouncing back of light. Bouncing back of light. It is also called as reflection. Then the reflection of light it is classified into two laws. You know that. One law is the incident ray, reflected ray, normal drawn at the same point or lies in the same plane. ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಇನ್ಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ರೇ ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ರೇ or normal ಅದು ಮೂರು ಕೂಡ ಒಂದೇ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಆಗಿರುವಂತದ್ದು. ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಲಾ. ಆ ತರ ಇದ್ರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಒಂದು ಕಡೆಗೆ ಬಂದು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಕಡೆ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ರಾಂಗ್. ಓಕೆ, ನೆವರ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಪಾಸಿಬಲ್. ಸೊ ಬಟ್ ಹಿಯರ್ first law is the incident ray, reflected ray and normal drawn at a same point or lies in the same plane. It is called as it is the first law of reflection. Then second law of reflection is which one is the second law of reflection? Two rays are there. Right? Two rays are there. The angle of reflection we are taking the reflected angle is R and incident is the angle between incident light and normal is called as incidence angle, and angle between reflected ray and normal is called as reflected angle. Right? So here the second law is angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. The angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. Right. So these are the two laws of reflection. These are the two laws of reflection. First one is incident ray, reflected ray, and normal drawn of a same plane or same point or lies at the same plane. So that is the first law of reflection. Second one is the angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. The angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. It is the second law of reflection of light. Reflection of light. Then the reflection of light, it travels in different spherical surfaces. We have to classify two types of spherical mirrors. The one is concave mirror, another one is convex mirror. Alva. Now reflection of yavrali, we can reflect the ray through mirrors. Here the mirrors are classified into, that is in spherical shape. That spherical mirrors are classified into two types. One is concave mirror. Concave mirror, other is convex mirror. Convex mirror. Then next, what is meant by convex mirror? What is meant by convex mirror? What is meant by concave mirror? So concave mirror andre enagirbadu? You can imagine, you can think the concave mirror means shape is like this. You mirror nodirtira concave mirror ಮತ್ತು convex mirror ಅದು ಈ ತರ ಒಂದು ಅಥವಾ ಈ ತರ. The reflected surface towards the center. ಯಾವುದಕ್ಕೆ? concave mirror. Concave mirror ಈ ತರ ಇರುವಂತದ್ದು. The mirror has two sides. One is reflected surface and another one is opaque. Another side is opaque. It is opaque. There is no reflection, nothing. So another side is reflecting surface. It is a concave mirror. Convex mirror means like this. It is a reflecting surface. Another side is opaque. These are the two types of mirrors. So in concave mirror, the reflecting surface is towards the center. The reflecting surface is towards the center. ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ಈ reflecting surface ಸೆಂಟರ್ ಗೆ ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. Right. So here the reflecting surface is away from the surface, away from the center. And the reflecting surface is away from the center. It is called as convex mirror. And reflecting surface is towards the center of which the part of mirror, that is called as concave mirror. These are the two types of mirror. Then the center of the mirror, right? It is concave mirror, it is convex mirror. The center of the mirror is called as pole point. Then it extend. ನಾನು ಇದನ್ನ spherical mirror ಇದೆ, ಅದನ್ನ sphere ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಯಾವಾಗ? when we can draw ends of the mirrors. ಇದೊಂದು ಮಿರರ್, ಅದರ ಎಂಡ್ ಅನ್ನು ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಇನ್ spherical shape, in a sphere shape. So it has one center. The center of the spherical mirror, the center of the concave mirror or convex mirror is different. That is called as pole. And center of the spherical mirror of the spherical mirror, that means the center of the sphere in a spherical mirror. ಇದೊಂದು sphere ಯಾವುದು? concave mirror. ಅದರ ಸೆಂಟರ್ ಗೆ the center of curvature, that is called as center of curvature. The center of curvature of a spherical mirror ಇದು concave mirror. ಅದರ ಎಂಡ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ನಾನು ಸರ್ಕಲ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. Right. So ಅದೇನಾಯ್ತು, ಒಂದು ಸರ್ಕಲ್ ಆಯ್ತು. That looks like one sphere. ಒಂಥರ ಸ್ಪಿಯರ್, ಭೂಮಿ ತರ ಕಾಣಿಸುತ್ತೆ, ಬಾಲ್ ತರ ಕಾಣಿಸುತ್ತೆ. So the center of the given spherical mirror center, that is called as pole. But the center of curvature of the sphere, the center of curvature of a spherical sphere, ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರುವಂತ ಮಿರರ್ ಅಂದು ಸೆಂಟರ್, ಅದು ಪೋಲ್. ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರುವ ಮಿರರ್ ಅಂದು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಪಿಯರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸ್ಪಿಯರ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ their center is called as center of curvature. The distance between center of curvature to pole is called as radius of curvature. The distance between center of curvature to pole is called as radius of curvature. Andre center of curvature is the surface distance, that is radius. You know that, right? So these are the three terms related to spherical mirrors. One is pole. Pole means the center of a given spherical mirror. Center of curvature means the center of curvature is defined as the center of a given sphere. Radius of curvature means the distance between center of curvature and the pole is called as radius of curvature. Right. Next one, principal axis. Next one, principal axis. First pole. Next center of curvature. Next radius of curvature. Next one is yes, principal axis. Principal axis. So principal axis means what? What is meant by principal axis? Principal axis means the straight line joining center of curvature and pole. The straight line ಬರ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತದೆ, ಅದು center of curvature ಮತ್ತು ಯಾವುದು pole point ಕ್ರಾಸ್ ಆದರೆ ಆ ಎರಡು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಹಾಕೊಂಡು ಹೋದ್ರೆ that is called as principal axis. That is called as principal axis. These are the terms related to concave mirror and convex mirror. It is similar to the same convex mirror. Yes. Next we will discuss the concept of Cartesian sign conventional formula. What is meant by Cartesian sign convention formula? Yes, in this video we have discussed some introduction about ray optics. After that we have discussed about definition for rectilinear propagation, ray, beam, monochromatic light, composite light. After that we come to the point of reflection of light. So in reflection of light it has three types of rays, two types of ray, incident ray, reflected, and one normal. It is a perpendicular to the given surface. Next it has two types of loss. One is you have three rays, that means incident ray, reflected, normal joins at the same point or lies at the same plane, and second one is angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. Angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. Then the mirror is classified into two types. That means spherical mirror. We are using spherical mirror. That spherical mirror is classified into two types: concave mirror and convex mirror. What is meant by spherical mirror? Spherical mirror is the one side is reflecting surface, another side is opaque. Then concave mirror means the reflecting surface is move towards the center, and convex mirror means the reflecting surface is move away from the center. Right. Then you know different terms related to concave mirror, spherical mirror. One is pole, center of curvature, radius of curvature, principal axis. You know the definition for these four terms. Okay. Thank you.